No, I 100% hear your points, and I 100 fucking percent disagree. Jalen Brunson is the player I'm picking here. Individually, I'm taking Jalen Brunson. If you put Curry on the Knicks, I don't think they're better than they are right now. Okay, so moving on to the next one, and this one's spicy. Steph Curry or Jalen Brunson?
So this is a really tough one for me because I think you have to kind of frame it. Like, how are you going to grade them? Like,
Very fair.
individually, I think it's Steph Curry. Like, right now, like, with the team they have, I think Brunson is more effective because they have a better team. But if you
Yeah.
switch their roles, which is like the easy way to answer this question for me, it's not really
Yeah.
close. Like, Brunson's a phenomenal undersized guard that is really good at controlling his body and the speed he moves at to get easy shots. Steph Curry's the best shooter of all time, point blank. Not even fucking close. He ripped my heart
Nope.
out in the finals. He is the most fun player to watch when he's hot. I'm gonna go with Steph just because I got to see Jalen Brunson do this for as long as Steph has done this. And I know that's an unfair argument for the question, but Steph has done way too much for the NBA for me to never to pick Brunson over him in this conversation. So,
No, I 100% hear your points, and I 100 fucking percent disagree. Jalen Brunson is the player I'm picking here. Individually, I'm taking Jalen Brunson. If you put Curry on the Knicks, I don't think they're better than they are right now. And if I was in a playoff series, I want Jalen Brunson 15 times out of 15 times, 100 times out of 100 times. I fully believe in Jalen Brunson. I think offensively, he is unstoppable. The Boston Celtics, Curry was on a warpath, right? Right? We can all agree on that. He played well. What they're not going to talk about was the Cavaliers finals. The Cavaliers finals, they showed the blueprint of how to stop Curry. Be physical with him, be on his ass, and get somebody like Dellavedova who's just constantly on him. You can't do that with Jalen Brunson. He's not guardable. He's so physical that he's going to make you pay. Curry is stoppable, and he does have nights where he doesn't shoot very well. I know that's crazy to say for the best shooter of all time, and I'm not being disrespectful, but I truly believe that Brunson is more consistent. I believe he's harder to stop in a playoff series, and I'm okay to say that.
a lot to unpack there, but I think what you're missing more than anything in your side of the argument here is if you put Steph Curry on that Knicks team, the amount of court spacing they would have because Cat can shoot as a big man, Steph would average 35 points on that team right now. He
played really well.
would get any shot he wants because he's not one of. Now they got Jimmy Butler, Draymond Green. I'm not even going to give him the time of the day right now. But that team has really struggled, the Warriors, and that's where I think your argument isn't wrong. I'm not going to. I just disagree. I'm not going to say you're an idiot, even though that's what came into my mind when you were talking about Steph Curry. But Jalen Brunson's phenomenal. But I think the biggest difference is the players around them. Like, if you gave Steph a supporting cast like Jalen Brunson has, I think they'd be number one in the East right now.
Okay. And I'll say one last thing on this, and I hear your points, and I do actually. I'm genuinely hearing your point on that. If you put Curry with those amazing defenders and one of the best shooting big men, maybe the best shooting big man ever, I have no questions how good they are. My last thing on this, I believe that if you switch Jalen Brunson on the Knicks to the Golden State Warriors, they would have a better record this season than what they've had with Steph Curry. And I adamantly believe that in my heart, that they would have a better record with Jalen Brunson, because when the tiles are down and it's not perfectly made, we've seen him on the Mavericks be really good. I just don't know why. I can't explain it, but like I have full faith in his ability to rise up a team. And I don't feel that way with Curry. I feel like they've let him down with the roster construction, but they've also performed terribly.
Yeah, I mean, we're not going to find a middle ground on that. I think I'm more biased in the sense of I've watched Steph Curry at his best, and I still think he has a lot of that in him. So it's hard for me to not put him over. The only point guard I would pick over him right now is Shaq.